Hey everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're doing a video about girly things. We're going to be talking about the NuvaRing, which is the birth control method that I use, and I just wanted to let you guys know about my experience in case you've been wondering about the NuvaRing, or maybe you're just wondering about birth control in general, and hopefully this will inform you slightly. Just that same disclaimer everyone gives. I'm not a doctor, so make sure you go talk to your doctor, but this is just how it went for me. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up so I know that you like hearing about these topics, and also subscribe if you aren't already, and let's just get into the video. To give you some background, I was on the pill, like the birth control pill, since I was like 12 or 13 because I had severe acne. And so that is the first method that they take, is they put you on birth control to control your hormones, so the acne hopefully will go away rather quickly. So I remember getting on the pill and my friends being like, does this mean you're gonna get pregnant? And I was like, no, it's not how this works. So I was on the pill for a very long time. There was points in my life where I would take like a month off, or various different times. I also went on Accutane in high school, or maybe it was in middle school, and they put you on birth control for that. So, and you get pregnancy tests every month. But yeah, so I was on the pill for a very long time. And then obviously, like, when you are sexually active, you should also be on the pill or some sort of birth control. And so when I did have partners, I was super diligent about that. And then kind of recently, I've been single for like a long time, but I was just not taking my birth control consistently, and birth control is not effective if you don't take it consistently. And the way I feel about like my period and about birth control is I want to just forget that I have to do these things, and anything that can not disrupt my daily activities is what I want. So I don't want to set an alarm to take my pill at 12 every day. I want to just live and get my period. And so I went to my gynecologist and decided I wanted to switch methods, because although I'm not currently with anyone, I never wanted to have that conversation. So like, hey, we're to a point where like we think we're going to be together for a while. Should I get on the pill? Like, I just didn't want that. I wanted to just always be protected no matter what. And so anyway, what my doctor and gynecologist recommended me was the NuvaRing. When I talked to my doctor, she talked me through all the various different methods of birth control other than the pill, and I would definitely recommend going to your gynecologist and asking all of those questions. This is just the one that made the most sense for me at the time, so that's what I went with. If you're a guy, you've probably already clicked off this video, but I'm going to talk to you specifically about all my experience with the NuvaRing. So they come in these little foil packages, and there's a ring in there. You have to keep them in the fridge. So just be aware of that. They're in your fridge, and there's not one in here. I just keep this to throw it away at the end of the month. It is like a silicone ring. You can literally Google it of what they look like, but they just have hormones, and with your body heat, they release throughout the month. You put it in when your period's over, and you take it out when your period's about to start. I have a super convenient app. I think it's just called like literally NuvaRing tracker, and it just pings me to take it out and put it in every 28 days, which is very convenient for me because I forget things, hence why I'm on the NuvaRing and not the pill. Something I didn't know was that my gynecologist actually gave me a sample of the NuvaRing. So when I was like, yeah, I think I want to switch to this, she was like, great, I'm gonna give you one, and then try it out, and then shoot me a message on your portal when you decide if you want to keep on with it or if you want to keep on with the pill. That was really convenient. I didn't have to switch like everything over and get like a huge pack of all of them all at once. So yeah, so I waited until my period was over, and I put the NuvaRing in. My initial thought with the NuvaRing was get it as small as possible and shove it up as aggressively as you can, and that wasn't at all what I ended up doing, what ended up working for me, and also from what was recommended online. So I'm going to link a blog post that I'm going to write down below that just kind of breaks down exactly how I inserted it, if you want that detailed instruction. But insertion was easy the first month. Taking it out was also easy. Again, more detail of that in the blog post down below. But yeah, you just kind of hook it and pull down. That's how you get it out. So First month, no issue. I was like, this is the best thing on the whole planet. Why have I never looked into this before? I did find myself like peeing a lot more, but I think that's just because my body was adjusting to having something in it. So that was that. I also switched jobs, and I would accredit how emotional I was that week to my new job, and kind of just a lot of changes overall. So I don't know if the NuvaRing really, it probably did have some effect to my emotions and my ability to communicate them properly, but I wouldn't say it was the only factor to how emotional I was. The second month that I used the NuvaRing, it was just the worst experience. I had such a struggle time trying to insert this ring. It kept falling out. I was obviously doing something wrong. I found out the secret. Again, this might be TMI, but I found the secret, which is you have to get it over your cervix. You have to find them and push it above your cervix. And I'll go into more detail about that in my blog post, but that is like my number one tip. That may be TMI. It's probably TMI, but that's okay. That's what we're here for, some TMI. Another tip that I found online was to use a tampon to really get it up there, but honestly, like, these are your best tools when it comes to this business. So that was my experience with the first 2 months. From there, I pretty much figured it out and haven't had any sort of issue at all. And I've been loving the experience. I like that I'm protected no matter what. And I don't have to think about it every single day that I'm having to prevent my body from having a baby. So that is everything that I wanted from it. Some common misconceptions that I wanted to read you that I wrote down after talking to my doctor was, no, the NuvaRing will not get lost inside of your vajayjay because there's nowhere for it to go. This is your reproductive organs, not the Mall of America. It doesn't dissolve. Some people think that you put it in and you don't have to take it out, but you do have to take it out. So that is kind of my experience with the NuvaRing. I feel like I covered everything. If I didn't and you have any additional questions, click the link down below for my blog post. Again, I go into a lot more detail just about the process of everything, and so definitely go check that out. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're not already, and I will see you in my next video.
Making it brighter right through the gray.